Hey, I have a question for you. Do you like to travel? Like to see new places, meeting new people? Well, in today's episode, I will share with you why I don't care about traveling. Yes, I'm serious. More about that just after the intro. Welcome to the Day One Journey, episode 79. Cha-ching. Yeah! Well, do you like to travel? In this episode, I will share with you why I don't care about traveling. And I'm super serious. Even though traveling is, it sounds cool. Yeah, people say, when I have a holiday from work, I want to travel the world. I want to see places. That's exciting, that's sexy, right? It's cool, right? Well, right now, look at me. I'm in Iceland. Pretty amazing, right? There's a sunrise over there. I almost don't feel my fingers. But that's traveling, right? Well, I don't travel Iceland. I don't travel. I'm here for different reasons, and that's probably for another episode. But let's take a walk, and I'll tell you all about it. By the way, I told very few people, only few people that I'm here. Most of my friends don't know that I'm here in Iceland. Well, maybe they will see this video and they will find out. Either way, the few people I did told them that I'm in Iceland, most of them told me, "You're in Iceland, you have to see the geysers. Yeah, you have to see the geysers." And then I told them, I don't care about the geysers. And they told me, "How can you be in Iceland, don't see the geysers? How can you come back to Israel? And what will you say to people that will tell you, you were in Iceland, you didn't see the geysers?" Well, I wasn't sure I understood the question. I just tell them I was in Iceland. I was working on my projects. And if they ask me if I saw the geysers, I just tell them I didn't see the geysers. I don't care too much about them. Yeah, this is what I tell them, and this is what the No Routine is about. Yes, this is still the No Routine series. Put very simply, the No Routine series is about the things that we don't do. We don't do these things to give us space, time, energy, attention for the things that we really, really want to do. Yeah, it's a game of priorities. Seeing the geysers for me, it's not a high priority. That's it. I want to do other things. And if you can relate, I urge you to do the same. Do the things that you really, really want to do. But you know what? Let's take it from another angle. Something totally different. For example, have you ever been in a place abroad, let's say Rome, and a friend asks you a year after that, he asks you that he tells you that he's about to visit Rome, and he asks you, what is a must for a person to see in Rome? So usually when people used to ask me this question, I would give them long checklists. So you need to see the Colosseum, and you need to see the ABC, After I understood, and it took me a while to understand that I don't really care about traveling, when people ask me that, I would say to them, I don't know what's a must for you. So I would start asking questions. Do you like art? Do you like music? Do you like to dance? What do you like to do? Because last time I was in Rome, I only cared where there's salsa clubs there. Yeah, because I wanted to dance salsa. So this is what I know about Rome, specific things about Rome. And if a friend asks me what is a must and he wants something generic, he can search Google. Why ask me? But that's the thing, that's the game of priorities, understanding what's interests you, what's most important to you, and go after that. And you know what? Let's go with another perspective. This might be a little bit more powerful than the others, so I save it for last. Yeah, it goes like this. Wait, maybe I'm missing something about the traveling thing. Well, it's nice, it's cool, it's fun, it's meeting new places, new people. This is the reason why people travel, right? Or is there something else? Maybe people are escaping something. Maybe it's a sort of escapism. Maybe people don't like their job too much, so they want a holiday. Yes, a holiday. They want a holiday from their work. They want to escape their work. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. I'm just sharing you my thoughts. You will be honest with yourself if this is true or not. But I suggest you this idea. Wouldn't it be much better if you design your life in a way that you don't want to escape from? I know it's pretty heavy, but it's pretty interesting idea. So just let it circulate in your mind a little bit. Now I want to talk to certain people of you. Certain people, probably not most of you, but these people that already created and are creating the life, designing the kind of life they don't need to escape from. I'm talking to these people right now. So if you're there, if this is you, I'm talking personally to you. And if it's not you, maybe you have a friend that I might be talking about. So if you don't understand your friend, maybe that's the time for you to listen, because this is about them. Either way, I'm talking to you right now, the people among you that are creating and created the life that they don't need to escape from. Yeah, they have so much passion about what they're doing. I'm talking about you. So let me put you in some place. Imagine yourself having a connection flight through France, through Paris. Okay, so you land in Paris and you have like 7 or 8 hours there connection, so you can go travel. But what you really care about is go open your laptop, doing some phone calls, and do some real progress in your project. This project that you are super passionate about. This is what you really want to do. That's the situation. This is the situation. Now you get a call from a friend, just a friend, and they ask you, where are you? And you say, I'm in Paris. And let's say this is your first time in Paris. So you tell them that. And they say to you, you have to see the Eiffel Tower. Your first time in Paris, you have to see it. And then you might not feel as good staying there where you are. Keep on working. Because then your friend might say, when you come back to your home country, your friend might say, you didn't see the Eiffel Tower. And then you might have nothing to say to them. Well, this is exactly what this episode is about. You don't need to explain yourself. I urge you to do the thing that you really want. If you want to keep working on your project and you're so passionate about that, and you don't care about seeing the Eiffel Tower or not, so don't visit the Eiffel Tower. Don't go there. Put the phone, take a selfie, put on Instagram so people would see that you saw the Eiffel Tower. If you don't care about it, be true to yourself. Because on your deathbed, yes, I'm going serious here. On your deathbed, the only person that you'll need to give answers to is you. Only you. Be true to yourself. This is what this episode is about. This is what the no routine is about. Cutting off the things that don't really mean much to you, to make space, make room, make time to the things that really, really important for you. And if this is your project, and if it's the first time that you visit Paris, if you don't care about the Eiffel Tower, you don't care about it. And now your friend doesn't understand, right? Well, you don't even need to explain them. You don't need to explain them. I put it simply for you. When I have second thoughts about that, I remind myself this idea. If people don't like me, they will probably find a way not to understand me. So, put simply, if people don't like me, they won't understand. And if they love me, they don't need the explanation. They don't need the explanation. So if this is your friend and he doesn't understand, first, I urge you to consider not explaining, because you don't need to explain. I'm not in the explaining business. If he don't like you and if he won't understand, why bother? And if he loves you, you can always say, I have other things to do that are more important for me. I'm going to do that, and thanks for the advice. This is what I would say to my friend. Well, we are literally over out of time. So back to you. I have an interesting assignment for you for the day. It's about explaining yourself. Yes. Next time, probably today, when someone wants you to explain them something, or when you have the urge to explain yourself, just be reminded of this idea. Think about the person in front of you. Think about them. Do they really like you? Do you care if they understand you or not? Will they understand even if you will give them the best explanation? If not really, consider not explaining. Consider telling them, I'd rather show you afterwards the results. Yeah! Or the other way, if they love you very much, but it's not really helpful for anyone for you to explain, so you can tell them, it's just more important for me. And if they love you, they won't need the explanation. That's it. So next time when you feel the urge to explain yourself, stop, just think about this idea and consider if you want to explain or not. Usually, I don't explain myself, because the people who don't like me won't understand, and the people who love me don't need the explanation. Either way, do this today, and let's meet tomorrow. Until tomorrow, of course, have a great and amazing day one.